Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode on Born to Win podcast. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for staying locked in with your boy. Hey man, we coming different today. We got a special guest on here, man. My guy here, he from Atlanta. And he got big things going for himself for sure. He's a successful black entrepreneur and a content creator. Today we're finna get firsthand information on how to grow your business, have faith in what you do, and the process is like this guy's process on how he's got to where he's gotten now. Please let's give a warm welcome to TayTheBarber. What it do, my boy?
Everything good, everything good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh, First and foremost, before we pop everything off, I just want to ask you, how are you mentally right now? Like, how has
Uh,
everything been for you mental wise?
um, I'm blessed. Everything
Yes,
good,
sir.
so I can't complain. Ain't no reason to. I'm
Yes,
living. I
sir.
woke up this morning, so everything good.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to hear that, man. I always
hmm
want to everybody who I bring on, you feel me? I always just want to, check in on their mental, just make sure they're good. You feel me? Because us black men, we don't necessarily get that on a day-to-day basis. You feel me?
Yeah, true,
So,
true,
I
true.
just want, just check
Now,
in with you, man. See how you're
yeah, I
doing.
appreciate that. How you doing though?
Yeah,
How everything going with you?
yeah, everything going good, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm steady excelling in what I got going on. You feel me?
hmm
I'm networking. I'm meeting new different people. You
Yeah.
feel me? And everything going good, man. You feel me?
As you should, as you should.
Yes, sir. So what's your real name, bro? I don't want to call you Tater Barber the whole interview.
I mean, you can call me Tay, but my real name is Taylor.
Okay. Okay, a real
Yeah,
name
my real
Taylor.
name
Okay,
Taylor.
okay. So
But a lot of people they
I
just
bet.
call me Tay though.
Okay, bet. Well,
Uh,
I just leave it at Tay then.
yeah.
I call you Tay. Yeah, man. So for the people that's watching, bro, man, I was scrolling through IG, man, on the explore page, bro. Because like late night, when I be chilling,
hmm
I be on Instagram and I be scrolling on the explore page because I watch cutting hair all day. I watch barber shit all day, every day.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's really what's on my explore page. So,
hmm
one night I was scrolling through my Instagram, man, and I seen Tay Page, y'all. I seen Tay Page and I clicked on it. I seen one of his reels and I clicked on it. So then, like, I just started scrolling through his Instagram and I
hmm
started fucking with like a lot of his content, bro, because, you know, every barber different, you feel me? So I like to study different barbers, bro. And then the way bro cut, you feel me? I was fucking with it, bro. Um, so when I seen that, you feel me? I had to reach out, bro, because I fuck with how he built his brand, you feel me? And how disciplined he is with his content, bro. So
hmm
that's one of the biggest reasons why, I had reached out to Tay that we here where we are now. So before we even, you know, pop it off for real, I just want to thank you, my boy, for coming on to the podcast, chopping it up with me, and sharing your experience on becoming a barber and your journey.
Oh yeah, I appreciate you for even allowing me on your platform to, come talk
Yes, sir.
to the people and come talk to you, tell them about my experience and, how I even got to the point that where I'm at now.
Yes, sir. Most deaf, most deaf. So you born and raised in Atlanta, bro?
No, no, no. I'm from Alabama. Like
You come,
I'm in Alabama right now. I come
yes,
back
sir.
sometimes just to come see my family, spend time with them. So, but yeah, I'm from
Okay,
Alabama and I moved to Atlanta 2 years ago.
okay. So what
hmm
what what caused that transition? What caused that move?
So I first started cutting hair at 17. So when I first
Okay,
started, you know how it is when you first start, you be messing up people's heads, you still trying to learn
yeah,
and stuff. But once I
yeah.
got into the shop and I started to build a clientele,
Mm-hmm.
um, probably it took me probably like a good 2 to 3 years to really get a good steady like flow. And when
Mm-hmm.
I was to a point to where I was getting booked out like two months in advance. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everything was already like set in stone, and then it got too comfortable. So it was like, okay,
Okay.
it's time for another move. And then I knew the haircut that I was producing was worth way more than what I was charging. So I was like, I'm
Yeah.
getting too comfortable here. It's time to move to Atlanta so I can grow more.
Mm-hmm.
So that was
Okay.
the whole reason why I moved to Atlanta.
Okay. 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 So do you feel like since being in Atlanta, like, okay, so I'm gonna spin the question this way. So do you feel like you making that transition, right? It helped you in a major way?
Oh yeah, it took me to a whole nother level. Like
Yeah.
I feel like any move somebody makes should take them to the next level. That's what you should be planning on. You should never want to just sit in one spot and then just
Mm.
stay there and just sit there and be comfortable because
Yeah,
it's something in you that's, you get what I'm saying, that you probably didn't even know that you can do. But once you make
yeah,
that move, you get what I'm saying, open up your mind to so many different ideas and so many different other things that you never even thought would ever be there for you.
yeah, for sure, man. You right by that, bro. So, so let's take it back. Are you a self barber, or did you go to class? I mean, did you go to a class?
Um, I
I mean,
say
a self
self.
taught,
Yeah, yeah.
self
I
taught.
get. I
Okay.
get what you were saying, but yeah, like I say I'm self-taught. I mean, I learned off
Okay.
YouTube and stuff like that, and going
Hmm.
to like different barbershops and watching other barbers cut hair. Kind of like what you was doing too. Like you was watching my
Yeah.
content. I'm watching other barbers' content. I'm watching they
Hmm.
hand placement. I'm watching how you fade. You get what I'm saying? I'm looking
Hmm.
at what products you use, and so
Hmm.
like just different stuff like that. I'm just grabbing off of different people. And then I did go to school, but when I went to school, I had already knew how to cut hair because I
Yeah.
started my second semester of high school.
Yeah.
So I had already knew how to cut hair when I got to school. So all I needed to learn was the book part.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. For sure. For sure. So, what was life like for you growing up? And how did you first get introduced to cutting hair?
Um, I mean, me growing up, I mean, life was kind of pretty easy. Like, I mean, my mom and my daddy, they held everything down. We
Okay.
got a nice house. We stay in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? I went
Yes,
to a
sir.
decent school and I was playing football. That's what I wanted to do. But I was like,
Okay.
nah, I'm not. I came to reality. I ain't like everybody
Yeah.
else. They be trying to live their little dream or going to the
Mm.
NFL or playing basketball. It's just like I knew that ain't it. My talent ain't
Yeah.
there. I'm gonna have to work 10 times harder to even get to that position. So
Mm.
that's when I used to always watch 360 Jeezy
Okay.
because I had the waves. So I was
Yeah.
doing like the wave content at first. And then I
Hmm.
seen 360 Jeezy, he was cutting hair. So I used to always watch that. And then I used to go to my barber. I liked how he cut hair. I like
Hmm.
how that feeling is when you get out of the chair, you like, oh yeah, I'm outside
Yeah.
now. Like I'm finna go to Target, I'm finna run some errands. You get what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah.
make you feel good. You get what I'm saying? So I took that and I was like, let me figure out what I really want to do. And
Hmm.
then that's how I end up just getting into barbering because I was like, let me do something that I see myself doing for the rest of my life, and I want to go to work and say, hey, I love doing this. I don't want to wake up in the morning and say, man, I don't even want to go to work today. I don't want it
Yeah.
to even feel like work. You get what I'm saying? I just want
Yeah.
to feel like it just something that I'm just doing for fun. So it's like that's kind of what it was with barbering. Once I got into it, it was just kind of some fun for me to do.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. So since joining, how would you say your journey has been? Like since joining, becoming a barber.
I always been like it's been a blessing. Like
Hmm.
I said, I never thought I'd be in the position that I am in today to be able to like I've been able to travel. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like I've been to Dubai, I've been to Greece. I just got back from St. Lucia. You get what I'm saying? I'm able to drive the car that I want to drive. I'm able
Hmm.
to buy the clothes that I want to buy. Um, Meet different people. You get what I'm saying? Different connections that open up even more doors for me. So it's kind of like being in the barber game is really like it's really a blessing.
Yeah.
It's just about
For
the
sure.
work that you put in. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm. So take it back a little bit. I remember you just said, you just spoke on how you used to watch 360 G's. You feel me? And you used to kind of study him and see the different things he would do
Hmm.
and products he used and stuff like that. What were some other ways that helped you learn how to cut hair?
Um, I say like when I first started, it was really more about getting the basics down. I wasn't
Okay.
trying to do the crazy phase, the drop phase, the tapers, and all of that. Like when I first came into the
Hmm.
game, enhancements wasn't even a thing really like that. It was,
Yeah.
but it wasn't as popular as it was now. That's when I know when enhancements came out, that's when what's his name? Get Bean. Get Bean
Yeah.
made enhancements popular.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
from my perspective. But when I first started, it was just really like, okay, let me get this basic haircut down first. I would just cut my little
Hmm.
cousin hair at his house.
Yeah.
And it was just an even all over. Let me get the line right. And then as I got better with that, I started cutting my high school friends for free. And then that's when
Hmm.
I started doing the fades and stuff like that, trying to do that. Um, and that's when once I got to the fading part, I started looking at videos, like I said, 360 Jeezy, but 360 Jeezy didn't really help me out. I didn't understand the fade
Yeah.
terminology at the time being. I didn't
Hmm.
understand his system, so I ended up going to what's his name? The Game Changer. I don't know if you ever heard of him before. His
No, I
name
don't think I never heard. I probably seen
yeah.
one of his videos though.
Yeah, but he like his fade game is crazy,
Fire.
and
Yeah.
he used to do it like all natural as well too. So he was like, okay,
Okay.
I knew how I wanted my haircuts to look, so I was like, okay, this is what I need right here. And his techniques, his fading techniques helped me out a lot because it was like, okay, I knew I had the lining part down, but I was like,
Yeah.
once I get the fade down, that's gonna take it to a
Mm.
whole nother level because a lot of people don't even know how to fade that good.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Most
sure.
people when they come and get a haircut, they just worried about their line up. But
Yeah.
I was
For
like,
sure.
I was like, I got the line up right. Once I get this fading right, oh, it's wraps.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
So, so I know from experience, myself, that becoming a barber can be stressful. You feel me? Really just having the faith, and trusting the process side mostly. You feel me? So how did you stay consistent and determined to be able to become, such a top-notch barber that you are now?
Consistency, being disciplined,
Okay. Okay.
showing up at the shop every day, even if you ain't got
Yeah.
clients. Even if you ain't
Yeah.
got clients there, you can be still watching the other people cut hair and sitting beside them like, hey man, how you do this? How you do that? Just
Yeah.
always continuously learning and educating yourself. You get what I'm saying? Instead of just staying
Hmm.
still and not showing up every day. You know what I'm saying? You have to
Yeah.
show up every day, no matter if you got clients or not. And even if you do have the clients, this is what I used to do. It's because I kind of got it from football. Kind of got it like my discipline and learning how to study like from football. Like watching
Yeah.
film and stuff. So I was like,
Hmm.
okay, every haircut that I do, this even when I first started, I take a picture of it. I take a
Yeah.
video of it. I go back and look at it and say, okay, I need to hit this right here next time. I need to do this here right next time. Okay, if I got a client that's coming and I know he want to fade, let me pull up the videos of a fade, and then that way, when it's time for him to come get his haircut, I know what to do. And then I go
Hmm.
back and look at where I messed up at. You get what I'm saying? I'm always trying to improve
Hmm.
on little stuff because I was my worst critic. Like somebody else
Yeah.
would be like, man, that haircut fire. And I'd be like,
Yeah.
nah, that ain't it. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
ain't it. I'm like, nah, I need to hit this right here, hit that right there. So it's like always more like just staying on top of your game and always trying to aim for perfection. That's what I say.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. For sure. For sure. So from 2018 till now, where we are now, at one point in your career did you actually consider yourself a six-figure barber?
I wasn't even thinking about making six figures.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
honest,
Hmm.
I was just cutting hair.
Yeah.
I was just in there cutting hair. I didn't really start thinking like that until I got to Atlanta.
Okay.
Because the money I was making here is different from the money that I was making in Atlanta because you charging in Alabama I was charging at the most like 50 and that was like for
Yeah.
after hour haircuts.
Yeah.
And then you gotta think 2018 from 2024
Yeah.
it's a different price bracket. So I wasn't even thinking like that until I got to Atlanta. I'm like, oh, they just willingly handed me $60. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I didn't even think I was worth that at the time.
Yeah.
But that's what I was charging, and they was giving it to me. So then once I started, kept getting more clients, I kept going up, and I'm like, oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm making six figures now. You get what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So it wasn't really more like a goal until I got to Atlanta and I seen that people are willing to pay these prices for a haircut.
For a good cut. Yes, sir.
Hmm
Yes, sir. So how would you say social media has helped you in your process?
Our social media has been a blessing. It's
Mm-hmm.
just it's really more about like how you use it. Cause I
Okay.
know for me, I've been like I said at first I was doing the wave content, so I was like, okay, let me do the wave content, and then once I started doing the waves, I started having some followers because that's when like Top Wavers, you ever heard of Top Wavers, right?
Yeah.
So they used
Yeah.
to they used to repost and stuff like that. So I used to always tag them, and I used to get put on their page. So once I got a
Mm.
little traction, I started posting my haircuts on there. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even if I thought they weren't the best looking, I still posted, and I was posting like
Mm.
3 times out of the day. You get what I'm saying? So
Okay.
people can keep seeing me over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So, like I said, social media has blessed me a lot. But even with social media, you got to learn how to adjust as well too. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again, and then you think you're gonna get
Mm-hmm.
different results. You get what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
got to learn how to pivot. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to when you see things are changing, because
Yeah.
you know how social media is like I remember like in 2018, like something can be trending for about 6 months. Now
Yeah.
it's not like that. Something could be
Switching.
trending for a week. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then next week you got something new coming out. So it's like
Yeah.
you got to be on top of it. You get what I'm
The
saying? You got to
algorithm,
be
boy.
exactly. You got to keep posting consistently over and over and over again. So, but
Yeah.
like I said, from that, I use social media as my billboard.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Even
Yeah.
like with just cutting somebody hair, like that's a walking billboard. They walking out, people gonna see them. But I use social media. I say I'ma make it to where people see me so much, they gonna have to come to me.
Yeah.
You don't got no choice because these five haircuts gonna keep getting thrown in your face. And you're gonna be like, man, my barber, he messed my line up this time, or he ain't been doing this. You get what I'm saying? So let me go and get old boy a chance. So then
Yeah. Let me
eventually,
see what you're talking about.
let me see what he talking about. I've been seeing him for a minute, just like you said, man. I was scrolling and I seen his work on there. They
Yeah.
thinking the same thing. So I put myself in more of the consumer mindset. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, if I keep seeing this over and over again, eventually I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
My whole goal was just to post to get clientele. It was never just to be getting followers. The
Yeah.
followers never even really mattered to me.
Mm-hmm.
It was more
Yes,
about
sir.
like getting clients. That's all.
Yeah. Y'all
So
hearing
like I
y'all
said,
hearing
they
it.
blessed me a lot though.
Yes, sir. Y'all hearing
Hmm
it first, straight from Tay, man. Y'all hearing it straight from Tay. Hey, so look, bro, is there any other businesses that you own? You know?
Um, I have during the time I have started a clothing line like early on when I was in Alabama, but then I pushed that to the side. But I haven't really cutting hair is really the only thing, my only source of
Yeah.
income that I have. But I know eventually I'll start making products and stuff like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to learn how to get paid more off of social media and monetizing my content and stuff like that as well too. So,
Yeah.
like I said, with me, it was just more about getting clients and getting them in my chair. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And everything else will follow on. I learned now to just start taking one step at a time and not trying to do too much because it's like if you got for instance, if you got one cup right here and you got one cup right here, and you
Mm-hmm.
trying to do two things, you trying to do both of them at the same time, you only gonna be able to pour into so much. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In one of them, this one may be 50%, but this one may be 80%. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but if you end up having one cup and you just pouring into that, you get what I'm saying? And you get as much as you can out of this one, then you can move on to the next thing. You get what I'm saying? Once you got this
Yes, sir.
established.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Y'all
So
heard
that's
it.
just
Y'all
how I
heard it.
look at it.
Yes, sir. Y'all heard it, man. Y'all make sure y'all take y'all notes. Make sure y'all stay locked in, boy, because I am for sure. Hey, bro. So let's go off topic real quick. Do you feel like us? Uh, good.
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay, okay, okay. Do you feel like us black people are our own worst enemy?
Um, I feel yes and no. I feel like it's
Okay,
really more of well, yeah, I agree with it. My mindset is more from my perspective. It's more like we don't educate ourselves enough. So that's how we
okay.
end up killing ourselves because it's just like a lot of stuff we just ignorant to because we don't know. You get what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
us not knowing, we don't sit down and say, hey, well, I don't know this, but let me open up a book. Let me educate myself on this. Let me go to this person, this other black person, and let me learn from them and put my ego to the side and say, hey, I don't know. And it's okay
Yeah,
that I don't know because we're not perfect and nobody is all knowing. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Once we do that, I feel like we can start coming together and we can actually grow as a community
yeah.
and actually build a nation. You get what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's just my perspective on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So in other words, you kind of feel like, a lot of black folks don't like take the stand and try to go learn their own. They always kind of want a handout almost.
I feel like they want a handout and it's more like they just stuck in their ways and they feel
Okay.
like they know everything. You're not willing to say, hey, I don't know what this means. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Or they too embarrassed to say, man, I don't know this. Or they want to seem like they got it all together and it's like nobody in this world has it all together. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We all trying to do the same thing. We all trying to be successful. So it's like, why not just say, hey, I don't know this. Let me go get some education. Let me, like I said, let me go open a book. Let me go listen to a podcast. Let me go
Yeah.
talk to my boy over here because he already there where I'm trying to even get to. You get what I'm saying? Let me humble myself. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really more is it just the pride, the ego, and you thinking you know everything.
Yes, sir.
And like you
Yes,
say, or
sir.
you just want a handout.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody
Yeah.
just giving stuff out for free. Everything costs.
For sure. For sure. For sure. So for an upcoming barber, how often do you recommend them post their work? Because I know you said you post your shit like 3 times a day.
I mean, for upcoming barber, you need to be posting. You need to get in people's face.
Yeah.
Cause ain't nobody gonna see you posting once a day. You need to be posting three
Mm-hmm.
times a day on your main page, and then you need to be posting on your story at least
Yeah.
5 to 8 times a day. Just put your little link in the little link for your booking app or whatever you're doing,
Mm.
and post it on your story. Because every time you gotta think, every time somebody open their phone, they're gonna see you on there.
Yeah.
And like I said, eventually they're gonna come to you. You get what I'm saying? The whole
Mm-hmm.
point is for you to get clientele. If you're not posting enough, people can't see what you're doing.
Yeah.
So it just
Damn
like
sure right.
most of this stuff is just it's just basic. It's not rocket science. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's what I
Okay.
tell
So
people.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most definitely. So let's kind of get on topic another time. You feel me? I got a good question for you. Um,
Mm.
we finna get to know you some more. Uh, what's one incident, good or bad, at any point in your life that happened to you, that has changed you?
Say it again. Say it again.
What's 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 one incident, good or bad,
Hmm.
that has happened to you, you know, at some point in your life that has changed you?
Um, I probably say I don't know. I really haven't had like any like really bad incidents. For really. But I feel like just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, like or just like like for instance, I know when I had got back from Dubai, I had got in an Uber accident
Mm.
because I was outside. I was at a lounge or whatever, and that just so happened to happen. Or um, like one instance, like they, I think within that time I had gotten like 3 accidents. So I was like, I need to sit down. You get what I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And
yeah.
actually just keep working instead of trying to be outside because like I said, I started cutting hair at 17. So
Mm-hmm.
I when you start cutting hair at 17 and you just staying focused, everybody else out here partying. They out here
Yeah.
having fun. So eventually over time I'm like, dang, I missed out on that part of life. Like I ain't get that. So now I want to be outside like they are, but then I learned like me being outside, certain stuff started to happen, and it's like, okay, I don't need to be over here. This is not for me. You get what I'm saying? I need to stay focused on my goals. You get what I'm saying? And where I want to be in life, and what's gonna get me to that point. Because it's like me going outside, smoking or drinking or whatever, or talking to a whole bunch of different girls is it's just gonna get you in trouble. You get what I'm saying? So I feel
Yep.
like that kind of flip my mind over to like let me start consuming more stuff that's gonna get me farther in life than consuming stuff that's gonna end up hindering me from where I'm trying to go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Damn show speaking that shit, man. So
yeah.
so so at some point in your career, have you ever dealt with comparing your work to others?
Oh yeah, all the time. I think
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even say compare my work because for me, like I don't think nobody like to me. I'm like it ain't too many people cutting like I'm cutting.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion. You get what I'm saying? But it
Mm-hmm.
is also some people that cut better than me as well too. And
Mm-hmm.
but me personally, I feel like you're not gonna basically produce what I'm producing because like I'm cutting good. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm showing up on time. You get what I'm saying? I'm making sure my space clean. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm very reliable. You get what I'm saying? You can call me at any time. I'm gonna pick up the phone. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna get back to you. You get what I'm saying? When you come into
Yeah.
the shop, I'm not playing cussing music. You know what I'm saying? I'm having an environment for anybody, white, black, Hispanic, purple,
Mm-hmm.
green, yellow, whatever color you is. You get what I'm saying? You can
Yeah.
feel welcome when you come in here. But I do compare my where I may be at in my life to somebody else because
Okay.
sometimes on Instagram, you get what I'm saying, you like this man got the watch on, you get what I'm saying, he got
Yeah.
this brand, he going out on vacation, you get what I'm saying, he on
Mm-hmm.
podcasts, he getting awards and stuff like that, and then you looking at your life like dang, hold up. Like I could be doing it, you get what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta take a step back and say, hey, like what you done in your life is great. You get what I'm saying? And you have your own journey. You can't look at what everybody else got going on. You get what I'm saying? Because God basically wraps up your blessings basically personally designed for you. You get what I'm saying? Not not for you to look at where somebody else going, because you gonna miss out on your blessings looking at what somebody else doing. You get what I'm saying, and not appreciating what you got going on. So that's what I tell people. Don't I feel like comparison is basically like the thief of joy. You get what I'm saying? You'll end up killing yourself trying to look at what everybody else doing or trying to do it. You're not meant to do that. You get what I'm saying? God got his own purpose. He got his own blessings customized and made for you. You get what I'm saying? And for that person too. You get what I'm saying? So you should be proud for where that person is. You should be proud for where you at. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all hearing it straight first from Tay. I know it's a lot of people, and then I know it's a lot of barbers that's going through that right now. You feel me? So for the people that's watching right now, I just want to let them know that uh, don't compare yourself to others. You feel me? Trust the process,
Hmm.
and just stay focused. You feel me? That's all we can do, as a barber. Just stay focused and focus on
Yeah.
what you got going on. You feel me?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
all
man.
you really can do. I say this. You can compare yourself, but don't compare yourself to where you looking at it like, dang, I ain't gonna never get to where he at. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You should be looking at him like, okay, how did he even get to that point? You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
How did he get to this point? Study this person. You get what I'm saying? It's just like I said with football, your favorite player may be Randy Moss Ocho Cinco or Tom Brady, anybody, like these are great players and you can compare yourself to them, you get what I'm saying? But don't compare yourself to where you beat yourself down because you think you'll never get to the point to where they are. You should take what they've done, studied it, and then apply it to what you got going on in your life and do it in your own way. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100%, bro. And like you said, you can compare because I feel like sometimes it can be a good thing, but it can be a bad
Yeah,
thing. Like you feel me?
bad
It
thing.
can be a good thing because like you can compare your cuts to another person cuts, but then
Hmm.
want to get better. You feel me?
Better, exactly.
But sometimes some people they do it and they get discouraged. Like that's when it's getting out of line.
Hmm.
You feel me? So yeah, you can
Yeah.
do it, but you just got to know how to how to handle that shit.
Exactly. Cause that's what I did. I looked at I looked at like one person I knew I wanted my cuts to look like. I was like, I want my cuts to look like Get Bean,
Yeah, yeah,
cause his junk crispy. You get
yeah.
what I'm saying? I was like, I want my cuts to look like his, but I also want to do it in my own way as well too,
Yes, sir.
because it's basically like your own brand. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? You got Nike, you got Adidas, or you got McDonald's, you got Burger King. All of them look different,
Hmm.
but they had the same concept.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But they all custom made in their own way, and they all special in their own way.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying? You don't want to basically like copy and paste.
For
You
sure.
get what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
You want to be unique in your own way as well too. But grab little stuff from these great people that you see that you probably comparing yourself to.
For sure. For sure. And that's like and me as a barber, to other people that be asking me, and trying to, pick my brain a little bit, I tell them the same thing. Like, hey man, I can tell you how to cut. But at the end of the day, I feel like every barber cut different. You feel me?
Different,
You ain't
exactly.
gonna be able to cut exactly like me. You feel me? And you ain't gonna be able to cut
Mhm.
exactly like the next dude. You feel me? So at the end of the
Mhm.
day, I can just tell you the basics and it's up to you. You feel me? You gotta put that work in. You gotta study, you gotta grind, you gotta do all that good stuff. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's how you gonna elevate.
Everybody got their own system when it
Hmm.
come to cutting hair. Everybody got their own system, so it's like it's all about what works for you. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm. For sure, for sure. So so
Yeah.
so give me your top three clippers, bro.
Top three clippers. Right now, Babyliss.
Okay.
Like I used to, like just trimmers or for both
I
trimmers
I
or
was gonna say trimmers too, but you could just do clippers first.
okay. So like the clippers, I say Babyliss. You got Babyliss,
Okay.
Andis,
Yeah.
and and Oster.
Okay. 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 You follow the Austin. Okay. So now
Yeah,
now what about the trimmers?
trimmers. Uh,
Pretty much same thing.
yeah, I don't use Osters though
Okay. Okay.
for
Okay.
trimmers because they don't even. I don't
Yeah.
even think they got no fire
Yeah.
trimmers for real.
Yeah.
Um, I say my best, like I said, Babyliss number one.
Yeah.
Then you got Andis and what's another one? Now the other ones I probably use with some wild detailers.
Some more detailers.
Yeah, some wild detailers.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't tried out a lot of other brands yet though.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This one brand right here that I had brought these, just trying to try them out. And bro, these
Yeah,
bitches hit, bro.
they hit.
Man, them bitches hit, bro. They
Yeah,
hit
I'm
for
gonna have to get. I'm
sure.
gonna have to get some more.
Yeah, man, they hit. You feel me? I'm at the point now where I be trying to invest in the different clippers and trimmers to see how different trimmers and shit
Hmm.
work. You feel me? But nah, those
Yeah,
hit, bro, for sure, for sure, for sure, for
yeah.
sure.
I was just. I'm kind of like. I'm kind of like an old head.
Yeah,
So it's like I just stick to what I know that work
yes
for
sir,
me.
yes
You get what I'm
sir. I'm the
saying?
same way too
And
now.
then I get like I may get like some modified clippers or something like that, or modified blade, and just fit it on
Yeah,
that same clipper that I really like. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because I mean, I know when I first started, Babyliss wasn't even a thing. You get what I'm
okay,
saying? So it was really more like Andis and Austers. You get what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
what I was using. I was using like the Auster Fast Feeds, the Fade,
okay,
and the Andis Masters. You get what
yeah.
I'm saying? But them Andis Masters, you gonna have a whole little workout with them. Then your
What?
hand gonna be hot. Your
What?
hand gonna be hot. Then now when I got to them Fast Feeds and I put the little ceramic blade on there,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's when I was cutting up.
Yeah. Them
I
shits
was
hit.
cutting up for real. I really like them, but I don't even use them no more. I use Babyliss
Yeah,
mostly.
yeah,
I got like the Babyliss Pro like FX.
yeah.
Cause they
Okay.
very like lightweight, you get what I'm
Hmm.
saying, and they cut off like just the right amount of hair.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie
Hmm.
to you, bro. My go-tos right now is the Magic Wall Clippers, bro. I ain't gonna cap, boy.
Oh yeah, I ain't never tried them before.
Man, bro, that's ever since I done started cutting hair, bro. Them be my go-tos, bro. I don't know if I done just felt like so in love with them to the point to where they just made for me or what, but it's like those my go-to, bro.
You don't wanna put them down once you fall in love
Man,
with them.
what? Boy, it's like I had to keep
Look,
buying them.
don't let them drop though.
What?
Don't let them drop. Your heart gonna be broke.
I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you, boy.
It's like you lost your favorite girl.
I'm telling you, man. But hey, to you, um, what you feel like most starter barbers, like what be like most starter barbers' mistakes? Like what they mess up at to you?
Um, like I was saying before, like where I beat other people, I already know my haircut is fire.
Yeah.
But it's like you ain't got to be the best barber to be making a lot of money or to be booked.
Mm-hmm.
And I understood that. I was like, let me figure out what is my client's problems. What problems are these people having?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of people when they start off, they're not catering towards their client.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of the people that's first starting as barbers, I don't know, they had some type of ego or something like that,
Yeah.
or they don't show up to work. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? They just not professional. You get what I'm saying? They lack a lot of character. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I see a lot of them mess up, or they try to go into a suite.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And you don't have any clientele.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense for you to go into a suite and you don't have clientele. Just go into a shop, build some clientele, and then if you want to go to a suite, then you can do that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of it is just really just showing up and being professional. That's why I see a lot of them messing up it and them not putting themselves out there more.
Okay. For sure. For sure. Uh, so at what point in your career, did you up your prices to where they are now, and were you afraid to do it?
Um, so where I really started to up my prices when I got to Atlanta,
Okay.
because when I was in Alabama, when I first started, haircuts was like I think a kid's haircut was like $12.
Yeah.
Like 12, $15, and adult haircut was like 25.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So with that, I was cool with that. And then, but as I got better, I'm like, hold up, they hand me them $20. I'm like, this ain't enough. This ain't this ain't
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
This ain't enough. So, but the barbershop that I was in at the time being, the owner, he wanted everybody prices to be the same.
Mm.
But I was moving more at a rapid pace because I'm 2 years in and I'm cutting like somebody that been cutting for 15 years.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, this ain't enough. So then that's when I was like, okay, I need to move to Atlanta because um I need to be getting paid for what I'm worth. You get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So when I went to Atlanta, I first started charging 60.
Okay.
And once I started charging 60 and they were just giving away like it was them $20 I was getting in Alabama, I was like, oh yeah, it's on now. I wasn't worried about going up.
Yeah.
I wasn't really scared. I didn't really get worried about going up until I got to
The money's
the $100 mark. You get what I'm saying?
what?
When you get to $100, you like, hold up, $100 for a haircut, that's a lot of
Yeah.
money. But in Atlanta, that's not really nothing to them. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Paying $100. I was still getting booked at $100
Yeah.
because I went from 60 to I think 75, and
Okay.
then I went to 75 from 85, and then I went from 85 to 100,
Okay.
and I didn't go into 100 until I got to my suite. Like as soon as I left my suite, that's when I went to 100,
Okay.
and then I went up to 100 to I think it was like 120.
Mm.
Like when I got to 120, I was like, man, these people they ain't finna be coming to me like that no more. Like I ain't finna be booked for real.
What?
But then they kept coming. They just kept coming. I'm like, well, they just don't care. You get what I'm saying? They just kept coming. So then I went up again. I went up to like 150. I'm still getting booked out like 2 weeks in
Yeah,
advance.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, man, like, and it became like very overwhelming.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? You start to get like burnt out because you cutting so many heads and you booked all the time. But it's a blessing as well too.
Yeah.
So it's like because you making good money, you get what I'm saying. But you caught up in the shop so much because like I said, I'm working maybe 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night.
Woo.
You get what I'm saying? Then I gotta wake up and do the same thing over again.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, but yeah, like I was saying, it was a fear once you started to get up to that $100 mark.
Mm.
Basically, I say that
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah.
get up to like $100, you like, oh, like my clientele finna start dropping. But for me, that didn't happen for me. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Once I started charging like 100 and when I went up to like 150, 170, that's when it
It
started kind
starts
of
slowing
dropping
down.
off.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It started slowing down a little bit, but then again, you cutting less heads
You're still
and
making,
you still
yeah.
making the good money. You get
Mm.
what I'm saying as well too.
So it's kind of
But
like
like
a
for me,
plus.
it's like a plus. But I know for me personally, I would rather be booked. I
Okay.
don't want to just be cutting like 2 to 3
Three.
people heads a day
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because it kind of get for me like me right now. It's kind of getting like boring
Yeah.
because it's like you cutting the same people over and over and over again. I want to cut new people. I want to be able to post different styles and different people, you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So and making different content because it's like I'm a creator. You get what I'm saying? God, that's how he made us. God is a creator, you
Yes,
get what I'm
sir.
saying? So we all have that inside of us, you get what I'm saying? So once we keep doing the same thing over again, it's kind of like, all right, you get what I'm saying? You kind of get comfortable and I ain't trying to get comfortable. I'm always trying to grow.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shit, well, all I gotta tell you, boy, if you drop them prices, man, boy, that shit will go through the roof. So, hey,
oh, I already did that.
okay, 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 okay.
I already did that. Look, I ain't never scared to pivot.
Yeah,
If I gotta look, I tell people all the time, if I gotta charge $20,
yeah.
I will before I go work a 9 to 5.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
I just can't go back. You get what I'm
Mm,
saying? I like working for myself. You get what I'm saying?
100%.
Making my own schedule. I
100%.
don't want to have to listen to somebody else tell me. But I don't knock the people that work a 9 to 5 either. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody got to get theirs how they get theirs as well too.
yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir. Everybody just think different type shit. Hey, so to you, break down a complete service haircut.
you said break it down.
Yeah, break down a complete service haircut to you.
Okay, so what I know for me personally, like what I do is, so if I'm doing like a haircut and beard service,
Mm.
my client walks in, I tell him, hey, sit down at the shampoo bowl. I put the cape on him. He leans back. I put the water on his head, make sure his hair is damp, and then
My bad, my boy. My
I
bad,
put
my boy.
the steam. No, you good. No, you good.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
put the steamer on. I turn the steamer on, whatever. So I had a steamer on their head, and then I'm washing their hair. I make sure that I'm getting all the dirt and all the oils and stuff out of their hair. I wash it like 2 times, and then I put what's the I'm trying to think his name. His name is the barber engineer. His name is his name. I think y'all got the same name. His name Chris too. I
For
think.
real?
But he got this product basically. It's kind of like the shaving cream. It get all the oil and dirt and stuff off your face, but it's more
Okay.
like a foam. You get what I'm saying? So I put the foam on their face, and then I put the hot towel on there as well, and I just let them chill back while the steam and the hot towel on their face, they relax for a minute.
Okay.
Then I take it off, and then I put them under the dryer, and then just do the rest in the haircut, with the haircut and stuff like that.
Okay. 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 For sure. For sure. So
Hmm.
as you guys can see, y'all just heard a complete service haircut. To the upcoming barbers, y'all make sure y'all write them notes, man. Y'all make sure y'all, tune in
Hmm.
and lock in with bruh, man. I'm telling you. So,
Yeah.
so,
Not
okay, you go.
I about to say before you go into that too as well too. I tell people this: you don't really have to do all of that
Yeah.
that I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to do all of that. But for me, I want to provide my customers luxury service. And when they
Mm-hmm.
come in, I don't want them thinking about nothing that they got going on in their life.
For
You
sure.
get what I'm saying? I want them to be relaxed. I want them to be at a peace of mind. But they're just for me. And then the price that I'm charging as well too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You got to add on something extra. You get what I'm saying? If you want to stand out and you want to say, hey, well, this is why I'm worth this and this is why you're paying this much.
Yes,
But
sir.
for some people, they don't even have to do that. They can just give a regular haircut and just wash somebody's hair and they can get paid just as much as well too.
Yeah.
So it's really just like I said, like we were saying before, it's all about what you feel like you should give the client or whatever that you want to do for your client. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
You got to
sir.
figure out what works for you. You can be charging $50 or $60 and not doing all of that and you still making good money. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
I just tell everybody, you don't have to charge $100. You don't have to charge $120. You don't have to do all these services and stuff like that. Do what works for you. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, what's your perspective on enhancements? Like, do you feel like enhancements has completely changed the barbering game?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Cause like I said, when I first started off, you had to learn how to do a basic haircut. It
Yeah.
wasn't any enhancements. You get what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like for everybody that's starting off, you need to learn how to do a basic haircut without enhancements. You
Mm-hmm.
get what I'm saying? Enhancements are to enhance the haircut, not to cover up things that you messed up on the haircut.
For
You get what
s-
I'm saying?
for
That's
s-
not what it's for.
for sure.
That's not what it's for. You get what I'm saying? But it has messed up a lot of people because they don't have the knowledge that I just, you get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
provided to everybody right now.
Yes, sir.
They're thinking like, okay, because this is what their customers want, we have to provide this service. And they haven't been properly taught, hey, this is not to just cover up stuff. You get what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
is just to enhance their haircut to take it to another level because maybe my client has thin corners right here. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So maybe he wants his edge up to look a little darker in certain spots. So that's why I'm using enhancements. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I'm just not using it just to be using it, but like I said, most people, when you first starting off, everybody like, hey man, I want that black spray. Hey, you got enhancements?
Yeah.
Hey, put this on me, put that on me, and they don't even know how to properly use it.
Yep.
They just using it to their best abilities of what they know.
Yes, sir.
So it's like I feel like we just have to be educated. You get what I'm
Yes,
saying when
sir.
it comes to using enhancements.
Yes,
That's
sir.
all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, would you say you the best barber in Atlanta right now?
I'm very humble. I'm very humble.
Yes,
So,
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
but you we hey, like I said, I'm very humble. But
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna say too much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just tried to get you to pop your shit real quick.
Yeah.
Hey. So what's next for you, my boy?
Like I said, right by now, I'm just trying to stay consistent, posting more content, trying to monetize my content. Looking to start coming out with more products and stuff like that as well too.
Yeah.
Um, maybe starting a podcast or something like that too.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm taking one step at a time. So it's
Mhm.
like, but I do see me having products though, definitely like soon.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
I definitely want to do that because I care about health. You get what I'm saying? I
Mm.
want people to be able to have a full hairline or full hair. Like I want them to be able to grow their hair because a lot of people they have problems with their hair thinning and stuff like that
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
and they don't know the right products to use. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like I had a customer the other day. Oh, I'm using Sport and Wave grease. I'm like, nah,
Yeah, yeah,
that ain't it, bro. You need to go get some Jamaican black castor oil. You get
yeah.
what I'm saying? But instead, now I can be like, hey, well, I got my product right here. You can use this. This helps grows your hair, and
Yeah.
and I can be getting paid off of
And they
that. You
gon'
get what I'm saying?
and
From my ombre,
they gonna buy it. Trust
and
me.
they gonna eat it up. They gonna buy it. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, like I said, it just like I said, I'm taking one step at a time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, damn, y'all. So, like I said, y'all been hearing it straight and hearing it raw from Tay, man. That's gonna wrap up another Born to Win podcast interview. Hey, Tay, my boy, I appreciate you for coming on. I appreciate you for sharing all the knowledge you got, all your experiences, you
Oh
feel
yeah.
me? All that good stuff that the people, the upcoming barbers and the barbers that's in the game now, they needed to hear. You feel me? They needed to hear. I appreciate you for coming
They
on, my
needed to
boy.
hear it.
Yes, sir. Hey, give a shout out to all your different platforms, bro.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at TayTheBarber.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of them TayTheBarber. I mean, you
Okay.
can follow me on Facebook, Taylor Thomas on Facebook. I think it's TayTheBarber on Facebook too. You can look me up on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. All of it's TayTheBarber. So yeah, y'all
Yes,
make
sir.
sure y'all check me out on there and follow me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most deaf, most deaf. Once again, man, I appreciate you for coming on, my boy. May God continue to bless you, bro, and may God continue to keep you, you feel me, going up, my boy.
Oh yeah.
Peace, fam.
Same to you, brother. Same to you.
Yes, sir, my boy.
All right.
All right.